Got him. Get out of there. Got him. That's a nice one. What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We are currently out here on the dried up lake bed out here on the draining lake, and we are out here to try to mess some fish up. So the lake is currently at the lowest that it has ever been in my entire life, I think. It is very low. I don't even know where these fish are hanging out at besides this hole over here to my right. There's not a lot of area. There's not hardly any water left in this lake. It's crazy, but there are a few holes still. And over here on my right shoulder, I believe is one of the most legendary gar holes that I have ever seen in the history of forever. When I say gar hole, I do mean there are a bunch of gar in there, but there's also a bunch of other big, ancient, toothy critters hanging out in there, and there's also some bass and who knows what else. But this is literally like one of the last remaining puddles that whatever fish is out here is still surviving in. I'm seeing a lot of them swirling around and surfacing, and I'm excited to get a bait in the water. I was out here a few afternoons ago on a little scouting mission, and it got wild in a hurry. So I'm hoping we can get some more of that action today. But guys, it is just so crazy. It's so surreal being out here. I mean, there are just stumps. I mean, look at this back behind me. Look at all these stumps. These stumps are like over my head now. This was once one of the best fishing areas on the entire lake, and it is just gone. There's no water anywhere. And what I think is even more crazy is that at the end of July, it was like the end of July, I had my bass boat out here. I was fishing right here. My boat was right here where I'm standing at. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane how quickly the water got out of here in the last couple of months, you know, with the high temps and the no rain. Yeah, I don't even know. I really don't know how to feel about it, but we're going to try to catch some fish today. And this is a pretty crazy spot. I haven't brought y'all over here yet at all during the whole duration of the Draining Lake video series. So I'm excited to bring y'all here to this new spot and show you guys what it is made of. There's not a lot of water, but there is a bunch of fish, and I think we're gonna catch some big ones. So if y'all are excited for today's episode, do me a favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to check out the Slab Factory, our new apparel company. I'll have it linked down in the video description. We've got some awesome designs, some awesome t-shirts. We're gonna be adding hoodies and other things on the site soon, so be on the lookout for that. But be sure to check it out. But with that being said, I'm gonna creep up over here so we can't mess up a few of these big old fish. Let's go. Okay, we just made it over here where we're gonna start fishing, but real quick, I gotta show you something pretty cool I just spotted up in a tree. I think it's cool. Some of y'all might think it's frightening, but I think it's awesome. Okay, take a look right in the middle of your screen. Look at that. We've got a bald-faced hornet nest, and it's occupied. It's got some guys in there. Look, and they're right in the mouth of it. There's one crawling on the outside. There's no telling how many are in there, but look at them. They're all peeping their little heads out. Definitely don't want to smack that with a lure or a fishing rod. They will come and get me. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so here's the setup that I've been using to catch a lot of fish recently in all these kind of like dried up creek and lake puddle fishing scenarios out here on this lake. This thing's been putting a lot of work in. This is the Team 6 series rod from Stix Fishing. It's a 7'2" heavy mod fast action rod. I got a really high speed reel right here with 50-pound braid. And then on the business end, I've got a little creature bait. This is the 6 Sense Congo Craw. It's black and blue because the water is very murky. I've got it pegged with a 1/4 ounce 6 Sense tungsten weight. I've got a 5/0 hook on there. Beefy hook because some of these fish are extra beefy. Let's see if we can't get one. There's a lot of old structure right here. So in the past, this was a really good crappie fishing spot because people put so many PVC poles and sticks out here. But now it's pretty much, you know, the last place that these other, oh my gosh, big fish just camp right there. Anyway, I'm quit talking. Let's stand on this rock so I don't slip in the mud. See if we can't get one. Oh my gosh, there's a giant, oh my gosh. First cast. What is that? What is that? Stay on. Can you come off? Oh my gosh, first hit. I think that was a bass. Oh no, he got me wrapped. Not great, guys. Not a great start right there. Well, that was exciting. First cast, I had him for a second too. He just busted off. I think that was a bass. I don't think that was a rough fish. I will say the last time that I was over here and I scouted this, I did catch a bass, but just one bass. I was hoping to find more, but mostly what I found was toothy critters. That's okay. What I don't like is that I think that I might have really spooked all the fish that were hanging out in that little piece of structure, but we'll just turn our attention over here to these sticks for a second, let that one kind of resettle. Dang, that would have been sick. First cast action. Oh my gosh, there's a giant right there. There's a giant right there. Got him. Got him. Got him. What is that? What is that? It's a largemouth. A largemouth. Hey. First fish of the day is a bass. We'll take that. Take that all day, like a 2-pounder. This is honestly, guys, I hate to be this guy, but this is one of the last bass surviving in this lake. I don't know if any of them are going to actually end up surviving all the way through this, but this one here is one of the survivors. I'm going to send him back out there because I think, you know, this is as low as this spot right here is ever going to probably get. It's a pretty good sized pond at this point, and it can definitely sustain life like these bass. So we'll send him back, and we're gonna rig up another hog walla. Try to catch another one. I think the first bass was a bass. I think the first fish that I lost was a bass also. It was just kind of hard to tell. If it was a bigger one. But that's cool. That's cool. Your baits kind of taste good. They're kind of like salty licorice. I kind of like it. I thought that that was not a bass, based on the way he bit it and the way that he kind of swam off. But sure enough was. That kind of has me fired up. There's three more different holes similar to this one that I want to hit. And if everything goes well here, we're going to definitely be trying to get out there to those other ones ASAP. They could hold some megas. I think most of the big bass in the lake died during the fish kills. But I think there's still definitely a chance that we could catch, 5-pound plus size largemouth. All right. Oh my goodness, that was a big fish. Get out of there. Yeah, baby. We got redemption. Oh my gosh, look at all those fish swirling. Oh, gotcha. Another decent bass, guys. I honestly wasn't expecting my first 2 fish to be largemouth. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm actually really happy that there are still some largemouth living in here. At least 2. He's about the same size as the last one. Definitely not the same fish, though. We'll send him back. I let this bait get deep in those bushes, and I was like, man, if I swing and miss, I'm just going to get hung up. But luckily, that fish was on there. Hog walla. Hog walla makes you holla, and the bait's not even jacked up. Okay, so far, 2 fish, 3 bites. I think all 3 bites were largemouth. Uh-oh. Let's fall in. But there is so much more out here. I keep saying it over and over again. There is so much stuff going on. I think the potential of catching literally anything is on the table with as many fish are in this hole. There's some bald eagles. Might even catch an eagle. Who knows? Oh! There's bald eagles. Oh, I got a bite. There's bald eagles right above me. I bet them eagles have been having a field day in this hole. Got him. Got him. Got him. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's another bass. Nice. He's off. Easy, buddy. Well, for some reason, my GoPro just overheated. It's probably because it's pretty hot today. But I think we got the catch on film. That's our biggest bass of the day so far. He's pushing 2 pounds or so. Not a bad one whatsoever. We're gonna send him back. We're gonna get this GoPro cooled back off and get back to work. I can't believe our first 3 fish today have been bass. When I came here the other day, I wasn't catching no bass. I didn't think there was any bass left in here, hardly. Heck yeah, we'll send him back. Hey, Bubba. Oh, oh no. Oh no, figure it out. I'm gonna have to poke him with a stick. Go in the water. There he goes. There we go, another fish, another fish, another fish. Oh my gosh, it's another largemouth. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Look at that. 4th fish of the day. It's another largemouth bass. This is bigger than the last one. Probably 2 1/4 or so. What a pretty fish. Smoked that Congo crawl. How have we not caught anything besides bass yet? I don't know. It's weirding me out, but I'm not mad at it. 4 bass? Heck yeah. Hoping this GoPro back behind me is working out, because I'm not sure this is the best camera for the job. But we're gonna send this guy back into the lake. Bye. Yeah, 4 bass. 4 pretty good ones too. Like, they definitely weren't dinks. Maybe we can get a 5-pounder out here. That'd be sick, but we're still looking for a toothy critter. Got him. Big one. Big one. Big one. Another largemouth. Another largemouth. What? Another largemouth. 5 largemouth. I am seeing so much fish activity, none of which are largemouth, and the only I'm catching is largemouth. I ain't grumpy about it. Nice one. I thought I had one of the toothy guys just then, because he was pulling really hard and got me in a stick. We'll take it though. Fish number 5. He stole my bait. Gotta get a fresh one. These PVC poles right in front of me are shaking. It's not because there's not a fish in there. I think I'm about ready for a change of scenery. I've been standing in this area the whole time. And I think they've about got me figured out right here. I think we move up or downstream, we'll get into some fresh fish. That's a nice one. Oh my gosh, it's another nice bass. It's another nice bass. New biggest of the day. Oh, look at that one. We'll get the scale out for that one. Not a giant by any means, but biggest of the day. Talking about trying to move, and the bass like, wait, we still want to eat your bait. I got this big old black and blue lizard thing. I ran out of black and blue hog wallas, but I had that thing, and that's so far it's 2 bass on it. Quality. Let's weigh in. 2.5. Not bad. Not bad for a crusty old puddle. Bad for a gar hole. Go that way. Okay, so that's 6 bass. I did not expect that, guys. I thought we were catching gar today, but we're getting some bass. I'm a bass master. Sign me up for the tour. I'm going pro in 2026. Let's go. I guess we'll stay right here a little longer. Eating this big old black and blue lizard looking thing. My other target species loves lizard looking creature thing. It's probably like that 6 cents hog walrus so much. And I got some more green pumpkin ones, but the water is just so murky. Just from, I think it's just stirred up because there's so many fish in it, they're just keeping it murky. So that's why I think I'm opting for the black and blue. I think I'm gonna have more luck with it. But that's a big bait. It's like a 9-inch lizard. Let's see if we can get another one. How have we not caught a gar or a bowfin or a catfish or something yet? That's unbelievable to me. That was a bass. He jumped all the way out of the water. That's the first actual bass sign that I've seen, like, as far as I've been able to tell. Most of what I've been seeing is just gulp, 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 gulp. So many bowfin. And I think that's why it's unbelievable to me, because I've seen thousands. I feel like I've seen thousands of bowfin in here in the short time that I've been here. And it's probably, oh my, I mean, like, there's 3 just surfaced right there, 1 surfaced there, 1 surfaced there. They must just not be feeding right now. They might just be just trying to survive. The bass are feeding though. I've caught 6 of the last 10 bass in this thing. No, legit, it'd be pretty interesting to know, like, how many bass are in here. Oh my gosh, there's a gar on the surface. That's a big one. I kind of want to try to catch him. Okay, we are migrating over just a little bit. Hopefully the mud is soft enough I can stick y'all back in the dirt. We fished that one spot right there for like the last 30 minutes. How many did we catch? 6? 6 and missed a few. Caught some good ones. Now things, we gotta tighten up around here. We gotta start trying to catch some of them toothy ones. I think we should try just right here real quick. Oh. I just whiffed on a good one. I think that one was a bowfin. I saw him snake out of that tree. Came out and gobbled it. I thought he had the whole thing. I swapped back to the Congo crawl, so there's not a whole lot there to miss, but I missed it. Oh, he bent my hook out. This happened. I hit him so hard, bent the hook out a little bit. That is one thing to be mindful of when fishing for bowfin. You want to have a really strong, stout hook. Like, these are normally fine for bass, but you definitely want one that's a little bit heavier action or heavier gauge, especially if you're going to try to jack them like I did just then. I'm going to have to ease into them, I guess. Okay, we got a few more of these craws. Hopefully we'll get in this next time. And also, if you're looking for a killer, just multi-purpose creature bait, this is my favorite all time. It's hard to beat. You can throw it like I am right now on a Texas rig. You can put it on the back of a jig. You can put it on a buzz bait. You can do whatever you want to with it. You can rip off a couple of claws if you want to. Throw it on a chatterbait. Like, this thing is the real deal. The 6 cents Congo crawl. I'll link down the video description for you guys, but we got to get that big guy on him first. Oh. Okay, we're adventuring down just a little bit more. I missed a couple of good ones right there. I think that they were both bowfin, just because I didn't hook up with them. They can be hard to hook if you don't have the perfect hook, the perfect setup. I've caught plenty of bowfin on this setup with this hook that I'm using, so I think it's just a matter of getting one to get in his mouth right. Stand right here. Try again. Oh my gosh, I had another one. He hammered it. Gosh, he ate all the claws off of it. Oh, he's just mouthing it. Put that back in my pocket. We're gonna need that probably. I think I'm down to one last one of these Congos. Oh no. That fish smoked it and spit it out before I even got to jack him. Oh no. Missed him again. Well guys, I gotta be honest with y'all, that didn't go exactly how I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be a bowfin and gar fest out here because there is literally thousands and thousands of them jumping around, but I guess for whatever reason, they're not hungry. they're just swimming around and gulping air for fun. I definitely had at least 2 bites that I believe were 100% bowfin, and probably 3 or 4, honestly. I just didn't hook up with them today, but what is crazy is that we got 6 largemouth, which may not be that crazy to y'all, but from what I have seen out here in this spot prior to making this video is that there was very, very limited largemouth in here, and I might have honestly caught the only 6 remaining largemouth in here, because I fished a lot of the good looking largemouthy stuff, and that's all that I got. So it'd be interesting to see when we come back out here if we get some largemouth and if we can get those bowfin to bite. I think I'm gonna bring out a secret weapon to get these bowfin fired up, because for whatever reason they did not want my stuff, which was very odd because I was throwing the stuff that they like. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Mosquitoes are tearing me up. I'm gonna start making my way back to the truck so I can get home and grab some dinner. I am starving. I haven't eaten anything all day, and this fishing mission definitely worked up an appetite. But anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out with me out here today. Had a lot of fun, caught some nice largemouth, got to do a little exploring, and that's always fun. But definitely excited to come back out here again and try to hook up with these big monster toothy fish that I'm seeing, and also some of these even bigger mystery fish that are swimming around out here. So if y'all are looking forward to that, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye guys.